and you essentially just crack it open. You're not supposed to shuffle the decks. You just hand them out and just start playing.
Shuffle your deck.
What?
Number 1, shuffle your deck.
No, it doesn't say shuffle your deck, does it?
Number 1, shuffle your deck.
It does say shuffle your deck.
You were wrong!
Well, no, but I could have sworn that like these were right out of the gate. You just flip and it's already ready to go.
Hey everyone, welcome to the inaugural episode of the Untapped table, where tonight, hopefully, we will actually be playing a game. I'm Mr. James, and this is Eric Tyson.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode. We wanted to kick it off with a big heavyweight like Magic the Gathering, but we thought, why don't we use an entry-level starter product for someone that might not be familiar with it. Like, while we're not complete novices with Magic the Gathering, I think I have a little more history with it than you do. We decided to pick up the 2021 Arena Starter Kit, which is 2 pre-made decks. This is about $10, really easy product to pick up. And you essentially just crack it open. You're not supposed to shuffle the decks. You just hand them out and just start playing. There's literally step-by-step instructions on how to play. I think we're just going to grab the decks, give it a go, see if we can have some fun with it, and see what unfolds with the Arena Starter Kit. You also get a couple of codes in here to unlock these decks in Magic the Gathering Arena. So if you want to play the online game, video game, electronic version of Magic, you also get some codes in here so that both of us can use these decks on Arena as well.
Which we've been dabbling in and having a great time playing.
Yeah, actually, it's been not too bad. I'm looking forward to trying some more of that. But yeah, this is a really basic entry-level product. So if you want to try and use a gateway drug to get somebody into Magic, you spend $10, you give them this low-powered decks, but it's laid out for you to have the easiest first game of Magic you can. So it should be a good time. And then also, it wouldn't be the Untapped table if we didn't have a beverage. So what are we drinking today?
Today, we are drinking from Kilter, a local brewery, a beer called Juicy. It's hoppy, tropical, and juicy.
Juicy. New England IPA. This is one of my favorites. The alcohol content will probably ensure that my Magic skills are poor by about 5 minutes in.
I'll be cross-eyed in 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. These are pretty good. Yeah, no, excellent local beer. Thanks Kilter Brewing for existing, because I like these.
Sounds good.
You just sprayed juice everywhere.
Well, I said it's juicy.
It's fucking juicy. Oh, that's good.
I gotta remember not to shuffle.
Oh, you get the ghetto deck boxes. Well, at least it's got Vito and the big rape ape on it, so.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right.
So, oh, wait, are we not supposed to shuffle? But what about the foil? Does it just go on the bottom?
Shuffle your deck.
What?
Number 1, shuffle your deck.
No, it doesn't say shuffle your deck, does it?
Number 1, shuffle your deck.
It does say shuffle your deck.
You were wrong!
Well, no, but I could have sworn that like these were right out of the gate. You just flip and it's already ready to go. As a new player, I'm already confused. Okay, let's see, because there's these here. Okay, there's our Arena. Don't show the Arena codes to the camera, or else you people will steal my Arena code. Because everyone wants the super low-powered introductory deck, right? Okay, Arena code, you go over there. Okay, so we draw 7 cards to start. Oh, let's do our paper, rock, scissors to see who starts first. So
this never works so far.
Okay, there'll be some sort of quantum state where we're just stuck playing paper, rock, scissors and tying every time for like an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops.
No,
wait,
3.
3?
You lose by default.
Yeah, I fucked it up. I'm so used to making this motion that I just hurry up and I go too fast.
You're like, I do 3, I do 10, 15, whatever.
All right. Oh shit, you can see my cards!
I wasn't looking. I was more concerned that your deck wasn't in the shot.
In the shot? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I swear I did not.
I can see your cards!
Why are you turning around, though?
I just wanted to see if I could. We're filming, obviously, some of the top of the table here right now, and we just realized with the screen mirroring program that will help us film the top of the game, reveals our hands to each other if we look at the computer screen.
I'm having fun already, though, because that was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a mechanic of the game, but, you know, cheating is great. So.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right, you go first.
I'm going first. I want the sound effects from the online game.
Okay, here, I'm going to go. How do you make a swamp sound effect? It's like a frog going brr, brr, and like zzz, flies and shit.
How did you know I was done?
Oh, yeah, because you could play shit. Okay.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Ah, fuck. I just wanted to make my swamp noises. How do you make forest noises? And like a woodpecker going.
Yeah.
And an elf going like, I'm in a tree.
Hold on. I'm gonna tap.
All right.
I'm gonna bring out Snare Spinner.
Oh.
Spider with reach.
Your
turn.
My turn? Okay.
I haven't been picking up.
You didn't draw a card? Just do it.
Either time.
That's awesome. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to tap one black mana and play the Serrated Scorpion.
Oh.
When Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. And I can't remember if I played a land this turn. I think I did, so go ahead. I'm done.
Okay. I will remember to do that this time. Forest and... What?
Whenever Snare Spinner blocks a creature with flying, Snare Spinner gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn. So not only does it have reach, it also has extra flying, blockage. I probably have some flying blockages in my heart.
It's okay, so I'm gonna play Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Yorvo enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/1 counter on Yorvo. Then, if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's power, put another +1/1 counter on Yorvo.
I only have 2 more of these.
So, he's currently a 4/4. I bring in another one, he's automatically a 5/5, and if that creature is stronger than 5/5, then he's a 6/6.
Holy crap.
I think that's what that means.
So,
and that's my turn.
Alright, fucking Yorvo.
Yorvo Redenbacher.
Fuck, he's gonna pop my corn.
You're gonna get that one piece of the kernel stuck in your teeth. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed, yeah, exactly. The only way to get it out is with fucking reach, which I don't have. Creature with flying to floss my teeth. Okay. So, let's play a swamp. And... I've got a couple of good cards here, but I need a little bit more mana. Mana. Okay, so I'll tap for 2 and play a Walking Corpse.
It's just like... Wow. It doesn't have a cool name like Yorvo.
Although, wait.
Garenbrig.
Let's read the flavor text.
Okay.
Feeding a normal army is a problem of logistics. With zombies, it's an asset. Feeding is why they fight. Feeding is why they are feared. Where's all my, murder and Doomblade and shit in here? Doesn't Black have a lot of that?
Bringing out the Llanowar Visionary.
Ooh.
When Llanowar Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Oh, and you can tap him for mana, too.
You can tap him for mana.
Yes, that's right. Well, that was a block with my Serrated Scorpion. So, Serrated Scorpion dies. Yorvo doesn't. But you take 2 damage and I gain 2 life.
Okay.
So
that kind of worries me because with enough mana out, you probably have cards that are going to destroy me.
Yeah, but you're gonna go wide with big green beefy elves and shit, and
Big green beef.
and every time you drop a creature down, Yorvo's gonna get Yorved up.
He is. Yeah. Wow.
You know, there's probably a few like Magic purists that are watching us, going like, "You greasy men are touching the cards with no sleeves." But I'm dabbling in sleeves for some of my better cards lately. I pulled something good out of my pack of Double Masters.
Okay, I'm going.
Next time I burp, I'm gonna say Yorvo as loud as I can.
Bristling Boar. Bristling Boar can't be blocked by more than one creature.
All right.
Just so you know.
And he's a 4/3.
And now he's a 6/6.
Fucking Yorvo.
I guess I'll attack with Yorvo.
I don't really want to eat 6 damage. And I'm gambling on what I can do on my next turn. Then I could be eating a serious amount of damage. Yeah, zombies are fodder.
Hold on. Instant. If I tap for mana and tap another, I can play instant. Ram through. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead.
And down to 16 life. Alright, and you've got wide creatures all over the place, and I got nothing but swamps defending me.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so...
Here it comes.
I got nothing.
What?
Nothing. I got a couple of decent cards, but they're like they're high cost, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
1, 8, 10, 14.
So you're tapping them all? I can't do anything. So
Yeah.
So if I was a new player who was new to Magic, this is where I would flip the table. Throw my fedora to the ground. Yeah. And
let us know in the comments, if you're watching this, if we've done something wrong, because we need to learn, and I don't want to do things that are incorrect in the game. The nice thing about playing the game on PC is that there's no disputing the rules. The cards play how they play. We can get things wrong here easily.
Where this is such a simple, basic deck too. Like, we're not playing a lot of stuff that like we have to pay attention to the resolving, you know, the cards resolving in a certain order, where we might actually have to check some rules.
Yeah.
And as my decks got a little bit more complicated when I was playing just still kind of kitchen table games, there were times when I kind of had to question how certain things would resolve. And I mean, that's also where playing at your local game store or playing with more experienced Magic players, you know, would help with that type of stuff. But I mean, we're in this for the fun and the beers. And if there was someone who's never played Magic before that watched this, you know, they would see that I'm getting my ass absolutely smoked. But at the same time, we're having a good time.
They might think I'm lying about my skill, but I'm just kind of playing it as I see it.
But I mean, that's what green does, though. Is green is about getting lots of powerful creatures out there and boosting them up as much as you can, and ramping up your mana use as much as you can. I haven't been able to take advantage of the stuff that black would be known for, which would be sacrificing creatures to do damage and resurrecting shit from your graveyard, and you know, yeah. So I've got a couple of interesting cards here that would be helpful, but they're just too expensive at the moment. So. It. So anyway, so I'll tap 5, and I'll play Blood Glutton Vampire. He also has lifelink, so damage dealt by him causes me to gain that much life. But
excellent.
It's going to be moot on the next turn.
Well, there's a chance. There's a chance. Is that everything? He doesn't have like what's that skill? Haste, right?
No, he can't. He can't attack immediately. No, he's got summoning nausea.
All right. When you untap Yorvo, he gets an extra +10, +10.
When you untap Yorvo, he makes you microwave popcorn, and then he sleeps with your wife. Fuck you, Yorvo.
Yeah. Well,
it was fortuitous that he came up quickly in your deck. I mean, I've got my foil, you know, Veto, Thorny and Horny in here somewhere, but he's deep. Balls deep.
Veto slept in today.
Yeah, and Yorvo, the early bird, gets the mana.
All right. I don't take any pleasure in this. Maybe a little.
Okay, so
I do get to go down in the books as winning the first official Untapped table TCG with people watching, I hope.
well, this is where like the big like 1-0 shows up on the screen with like with fire and shit or whatever. Yeah.
I'd actually be really interested to see what that number ends up down the road. If it's one-sided or if we end up pretty even.
But it's like 18-1.
Yeah.
That's when you become the table flipping fedora stomper.
That's when I stopped wearing my Jets shirt.
Yeah. All right, so I might as well block Yorvo. I get 4 life, but I eat 4 damage there. So how does that resolve?
Well, okay, this is...
You know what? The battle stuff has to...
Well, then I should just attack with everybody.
Yeah, then you attack with everybody and you kill me. Yeah. So even healing with lifelink won't save me.
Okay.
Yeah. And then... No! So what I had left in my hand was... Yorvo. I had Demon of Loathing. Flying Trample. Whenever Demon of Loathing deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature. Destroy target creature with flying. Fucking of course, yeah.
We would have taken care of that.
It's a 7/7, but it's 7 mana to get it out there. Like so. Well, sorry, it's 5 and 2 black.
How pissed off would you be if
I finally got that out
and I destroyed it right
pulled out your
away
plummet
with a card that cost me 2?
You know, and it's funny. I thought about almost mulliganing. Is that a word? I guess it is. Mulliganing in the first bit because I saw I had that in Peer into the Abyss, which is target player. This I'd almost be curious to see how it would work. Is target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life, round up each time. Oh, okay. So you would have to draw cards equal to half the number of cards in your library, rounded up. So if you had 50 cards left, you'd have to draw 25 cards. You lose half your life, round up. And then at the end of your turn, you have to discard back down to 7 cards, right? So I've exhausted essentially half of your deck.
Yeah.
And taken half of your life.
I have to get it back down to 7 from
at the end of your
whatever I had plus
at the end of your next turn.
Right, because you only have a max of 7 in your hand.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and those would all go to the graveyard.
It would all go to the graveyard. Yeah. So it would be a way to. So I could have really eaten up a lot of your deck. But I mean, this is also 4 and 3 black mana to play it, so it would be 7 to play it. So,
yeah.
But so that would, I mean, but also I just didn't have enough to do it. Let's see what else I would have got here. Another zombie, walking corpse, fetid imp for 2 or 1 and 1 black, finishing blow, destroy target creature or planeswalker. So I mean, that would have helped me take care of Yorvo.
I had a lot of
mana coming up. So
I didn't have a lot to boost Yorvo left. Until this guy came out, the Tree Shaker Chimera, and
he shakes the trees just by urinating on them.
All creatures able to block Tree Shaker do. When Tree Shaker dies, draw 3 cards. That's actually pretty good. And he's 8/5, so...
Yeah, green's always about those big beastie beasts. Alright, well that was pretty fun. I wouldn't say it was the best introductory game to Magic the Gathering, so
it was
because
quicker than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
for sure.
There were a few mechanics I think that a brand new player would wonder about. And
Yorvo, is this for real?
Yeah, and I would be, like I was gonna say, I'm disappointed that it didn't have the pre-set up deck. I'm thinking that might have been like 2019 or 2020, because I remember reading about that type of product where, okay, they're almost like the introductory decks that they used to give out for free at local game stores, where you could go in there and be like, I want to get into Magic, and then they'd give you like, here's some crack, smoke this and come back when you want some more crack.
Oh, okay.
They would give you those free introductory decks if you went to your local game store. But specifically, they made these, like, I think they were called Spell Slinger starter kits. They were, yeah, about $10. You got 2 decks, and it was set up where you said, okay, on your turn, play this and play that. It was very much like laid out turn by turn for the very first game that you play. And I thought that would have been interesting to kind of experiment with that.
Well,
so
maybe we can go back and find.
If we find one of those, I think I've seen them in like the clearance bins at our local game stores.
Yeah.
So if we find one of those, I'd like to try that again, because
It'd
I
be
think
interesting.
It'd be interesting to try it out and then look at it from the perspective of a brand new player to Magic. But so in summary, Yorvo Redenbacher popcorned my ass.
I want to put this guy behind glass, basically. This guy is my new hero.
Yeah, he's going to be in a nice sleeve next time I see Yorvo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cheers to the first game.
Cheers.
That was a lot of fun, though. I'm looking for. I'd like to have a rematch, even if we, you know, the rematch will happen off camera, and it'll be some epic destruction by Black. Like, I'll just Doomblade you.
It'll never be caught on tape.
But
that is for sure.
Yeah, it won't count for the official score of 1-1. It'll just say that, you still have the official win. But.
Yeah.
And eventually, once we determine a season of like how many victories or something like that, that's when I'm gonna have to drink the like sriracha dill pickle beer with like ghost pepper extract, and
that almost does exist. We'd have to tweak it a little bit, but we've heard there's a dill pickle beer, and that frightens me tremendously.
Yeah. Dill pickle beer. I think the Carolina Reaper ghost pepper beer challenge or something might have to happen. That's why I wanted some Jumpstart, was maybe to try that out, but Jumpstart's sold out everywhere.
We had
to start with this. We'll get there. We'll get there.
But yeah, well, thanks for joining us for our first game. There will be many more to come, and it's not just Magic. If you don't know, we have Adventure Time Card Wars, we have Rick and Morty, we have
Final Fantasy trading card game, we've got Marvel Legendary co-op deck builder. There's lots of other cool games we're going to try out, and then some other unboxing and reviews and random shit too. Awesome. All right, well, check us out on the Facebook, on the Twitter. We're on Instagram too as well. We post a lot of stuff on there, and interact with us, recommend some games we can play, email us and tell us what we screwed up, and connect with us any way you can, whether you're a new player, an experienced player, or someone else that plays games on YouTube or talks about these types of things on social media. We want to hear from you. So anyways, I'm Eric Tyson. Thanks for watching me get my ass kicked in the Magic the Gathering Arena starter kits by my good friend, Mr. James.
Yeah, I am supreme winner, Mr. James, so far, but at least I get to go down in the history books with the first win, and...
Here, we'll make the sound effect of me getting injured.
Right in the face.
Yeah.
Big smack. All right, we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.